Hey all, coming back in to give an update about my Inspire journey. It's been about a year since I've had it in, and it ebbs and flows as far as I love it and I hate it type of relationship. So what you should know about Inspire is it's super convenient. You don't have any cords or hoses attached to your nose, and it's just a little remote control that you use to turn it on. So you have this spot that's right here, and this is where the device is. Mine's a little bit further towards the center because I'm a hunter, and obviously my gun needs to go here, so that's typically where the device is implanted. I appreciate the doctor taking that into consideration for me, as I love to hunt, so I wouldn't want to not have to hunt because of the device. Other things that I've had to reconsider while having the device is you can't have any like full body cryotherapy. You have to have specific spot treatments because like the new hot pot, I think it's called, because it could possibly melt the device or affect its efficiency. So be mindful of that. As far as like my sleep goes, I'm sleeping amazing. See, I have my Apple Watch here, and I track it on a regular basis just to make sure that, you know, it's providing me the effectiveness that it is supposed to provide. I went back through another sleep study just to make sure that, you know, it was tweaked just right for me and appropriate for my sleep levels or for my sleep apnea. One of the things that I will say about it is it can be a tad annoying because it controls your tongue. And when you don't have your own function of your tongue, that can be annoying. And it pulls it forward and it pushes it, lets it drop, and it pulls it forward and it lets it drop. And this is continuous through the night, or as long as that you have the Inspire device turned on. So you turn it on before you go to bed, and depending upon like your sleep cycle, or you know what your doctor sets it as, or how fast you go to sleep, it can be, you know, about a half hour before it starts, an hour depending on you. Me, it's a half hour. So I turn it on, and then a half hour later the device starts, and then my tongue starts being manipulated by the device and the wires that are in the back of your throat, so it manipulates your tongue. If you wake up at any point in the nighttime, you can pause the device if you have to go to the bathroom, or you know, kids or anything that you have to turn the device off. You can pause it as opposed to stopping it. My pausing times are 15 minutes, but again, that can be tailored to you as the device wearer. So you know, my best advice is to communicate with your doctors just to make sure that, you know, they're doing what's best for you when this device is inserted. It's supposed to help you, it's supposed to be convenient for you. Make sure you're communicating what works for you. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I hated the CPAP machine. It totally smothered me, as I said in my other videos. So I would definitely do this. I would definitely do this again, and I would recommend it to anybody that suffers with sleep apnea and is eligible to get it done. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. Be mindful of that. It took me a long time. It took me about 6 months to actually like get used to the device, because I would find myself not using it because I didn't like the way it made my tongue feel. Sometimes I would wake up in the morning and my tongue would be sore, but the more you use it, the more you get used to it, and then your tongue's not sore in the morning anymore. But at the beginning, my tongue was really sore. I think that covers about the last year. Feeling well rested when I wake up in the morning. I'm sleeping less, so I'm not having to like sleep 10 hours and feel like I got 2 hours of sleep and take naps during the day. The Inspire for me totally alleviates that sleeplessness during the day. And I am a mom of 3 and a grandma, so there are times that I don't get a lot of sleep, and the Inspire definitely makes me feel well rested when I wake up, even when I don't get a lot of sleep. So I hope that answers any questions that you might have about the device. And if you're considering getting it and you have other questions for me, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to connect with you. Thanks. Have a great day.